Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I'm meadsyreplays. Welcome back to another episode of World of Dummies. Yes, your favourite series on the channel. Everyone loves a World of Dummies just to see how stupid people can actually be. Now, we have two replays for you today. But basically, you're doing it wrong. They are doing it wrong. Now, we're not going to watch the waffle here. He's actually going to die. What we're actually going to watch is the mouse on his team. Now, currently it is a 3 versus 5. It's a 3 versus 5. But when there's a mouse on your team that's almost full hit points, anything is actually possible. Now, all three of these tanks are focusing on this 60 TP, and they do actually clear him. And there is a waffle down there that is potentially a one-shot if they can get the HE, or if any of the other two tanks do try and get the shot. And they are going to work well together and actually get the kill to bring it now down to a 2 versus 3. 2 versus 3. You got the Foch up there, you have the STB, and you have a Bat Chat. Now, this Yo is going to mess up by pushing forward. He is on 600 hit points, and he could, again, if they worked well together, he could have done the job. But now it leaves a mouse versus 3 tanks. Now, the Bat Chat is actually a very, very good player. He just fucks up. He just fucks up completely. This, I think, is a ratings game. I'm not 100% sure. I could be wrong. But at this point, a mouse should not be winning a 3 versus 1. It's slow. He does manage to get a beautiful shot there on the STB to bring it now down to a 1 versus 2. Now, this Bat Chat is being very, very risky indeed. He's going for the shots, but is he going to be able to get the kill? At the moment, no, he's not. Now, the Foch can actually take a shot from our mouse here. So if the Foch pushes, and potentially the Bat Chat can as well. So if they push together, then this should not be a win. But he does get a nice shot there in the Foch, and he's going to do the only thing he can really do, and that is back up. Now, the only thing he could do is drop down there. Now, what you're going to see here is the Foch drop down, and the Bat Chat dropped down and ram. How insane was that? Two people drop down at the same time and they both die, and that ends up being a victory for our guy in a ratings game. Well played, mouse. Absolutely deserved win there. 100%. Kind of funny, to be honest. You don't see that often. You often see one person YOLO in, drop down. They lose more hit points than they thought they was going to lose. But you don't see two at the same time, and I just thought that was hilarious. Now, next up, this is a kind of funny game. I got sent this by the grill, of course. The grill sent me this replay. Nice damage game. I'm not gonna lie, it's a really nice damage game. But you're all doing it wrong. You're all doing it wrong. Now, just watch this team. Watch this team. They are all on the left side, going this side of the map. There is no one going on the right side, and there's no one going in the middle. Fair enough, no one go on the right side. There is no mediums, but if no one goes on the right side and these get spotted, that medium tank could have so much fun. It is unbelievable. Now, I would love to get into a matchmaker like this where everyone literally sits here. Look at them. Look at everybody. Now, the positive for that is when a tank does push, just like that E100, they could potentially get absolutely torn apart. And that is what this E100 is going to do. He's going to get torn apart at the moment. He's bled all of his hit points. He's down now to 300 hit points. And is he going to get gone? Is our guy going to clear him? He is going to aim. And actually, this was a very, very nice shot. He just moves over a little bit, gets the blind shot, and he gets the kill. But of course, if you look at the minimap, that T-54 is there, and he is dealing with a Kranwagen. Not sure what that Kranwagen is doing, because I don't think he's actually AFK. But yeah, that T-54 is going to cause some problems. So one tank down for the enemy team, but again, look at the minimap. No one at all is moving. They are all staying put. And they literally, nope, I'm sitting here. You got the heavies all around this side of the map. Fair enough, the grill, he's in this bush. Fair enough, like no complaints there. But what the grill does really triggers me. Really triggers me. So you have the 60 TP up here and you have the 50 TP up here. But what these guys are going to do, they're going to make it very difficult for our guys to get the shot. And again, once again, no one is moving. The tanks are spotted. You can see the T-54 around that side of the map, and luckily our grill does take him out. So not too bad so far from our grill. He's done a good job. No complaints whatsoever. Now there goes the FE4005, and it is now a 5 versus 5 with roughly 4.5 minutes left on the clock. Now I always say, if there is a tank hull down or side scraping and you know that you can't get the shot, use HE. When you're in a gun, when you're in a tank like the grill that does big alpha and you can shoot HE, you're still going to do 200 to 300 damage, maybe a little bit more. This is what triggers me with this grill. He has so many shots. Fair enough, again, just there he was blind firing because they wasn't spotted. Okay, fair enough, nothing wrong with that. But now the 50 TP is going in a side scraping position. Now you can see all day long that you cannot pen that guy. You can also see all day long that you cannot pen that guy. But he is just shooting AP so many times at these. Now he would have, if he would have used both shots on this 50 TP using HE, this guy would be on about 200 to 300 damage by now. And yet again, he's still going to go for the AP. He would be either a one shot or he would be dead by now. And that is what really triggers me. And I was just sitting there thinking, okay, maybe he's going to start doing it, but he doesn't. He keeps firing, and it's just taking so much longer than it should do to get rid of these guys. And again, there he does actually get a nice shot, but he does get lucky because the 60 TP turned his turret. And again, this guy here, he's using all this time to try and clear this 50 TP. Yet again, there is another shot. Now, with all the shots that he's taken on this guy, he using HE, he could have cleared both of these tanks. Just splashing both of them with HE, he could have cleared both of them. And that would be the spotters gone. That would be the spotters. These two guys are spotting the team. There's 2 TDs and there's another heavy somewhere. He could have cleared these guys 2 minutes ago, and that is a long time because this game is not going to end very well. Now, it looks like the enemy team are doing the exact same thing. You can see the Kranwagen spotted up there. He doesn't want to move. And finally, the 60 TP does go. And again, this guy, side scraping, you know you can't penetrate, so why are you shooting AP? How many rounds is it going to take? How many rounds? I mean, he gets triggered there. He could have cleared these guys so long ago. There's 2 minutes left on the clock. It could have been a 4 versus 2 or a 4 versus 3 2 minutes ago with 4 minutes left on the clock. But yet again, he doesn't do it. Here's a side scraping or kind of 50 TP again. Again, if you use, instead of using that time to aim and not get that shot out, again, he could have just fired HE, quick fire, gone 200 to 300 damage. And you can see here, this guy is side scraping. He's trying his hardest to aim at the lower plate. Is it going to be a success? Yes, that time it actually is. But even at this point, with 211 HP, you should be using the HE. Now, he's only got 4 rounds left, and with 1 minute 15 minutes left on the clock, them two guys are gone, and now's the time to start pushing. We could have made this push at 4 minutes, guys. At 4 minutes. Watching this replay really did just trigger me. Not just with what the team do, just in general, with no one moving and the lack of HE used. But as soon as he gets behind the Kranwagen, he does start using that HE. Now, he's only got 4 rounds of HE in a gun like this. You need to take more than that. You need to take more HE with a big alpha gun. At minimum 10. You need to take a minimum of 10 HE with a gun like this. And that's probably maybe why he didn't use the HE, because he didn't really have any. And with 20 seconds left on the clock, it's a 4 versus 1. A 4 versus 1. And yes, he's full hit points, but 10 seconds left on the clock. They're leaving a full hit point, object 268, available. He done a lot of damage. Don't get me wrong. He done a lot of damage. It wasn't all his fault that the victor, not winning or anything like that. But he could have made that push a lot sooner, and it would have been a win. So let me know your thoughts in the comments, guys. I'm meadsy69, and I'll catch you all soon. Bye-bye. With